Chicago was supposed to be a celebration, the final stop on Liverpool's American tour, a new manager finding his feet, and two Premier League rivals renewing a fight that goes back to the 1960s. 40,000 fans packed into Soldier Field. What they got was one of the wildest collapses of the entire preseason. Stick around, because this one has long throws, a red-hot striker off the bench, and a Liverpool defense that fell apart in 13 minutes flat. The build-up, let's set the scene first. This was Andoni Iraola's Liverpool, still in the early days of life after Arne Slot. Stick around, because this one has long throws, a red-hot striker off the bench, and a Liverpool defense that fell apart in 13 minutes flat. The build-up, let's set the scene first. This was Andoni Iraola's Liverpool, still in the early days of life after Arne Slot. 2 wins from 2 so far in pre-season, a 4-2 victory over Sunderland, then a narrow 1-0 win against Wrexham. Unbeaten, confident, building momentum. But the headline before kickoff wasn't the results. It was the return of 3 big names. Alexander Isak, Florian Wirtz, and Ryan Gravenberch, all back in the squad after their World Cup runs, all handed their first minutes of the summer. Isak and Wirtz started. Gravenberch was named among the substitutes. For Liverpool fans, this felt like the real preview of the season ahead, a first glimpse of what this new-look attack could become. On the other side, Daniel Farke's Leeds arrived with their own story. A defeat to Wrexham to open their tour, followed by a bounce-back win over Sunderland. Farke made changes to his lineup too, bringing in James Justin, Ethan Ampadu, Anton Stock, and Daniel James, while some key attacking options, Calvert-Lewin and Aaronson among them, started the game on the bench. 7 minutes in, Dominic Calvert-Lewin swings a corner in from the right. Milos Kerkez gets the first touch at the near post, and the ball drops perfectly for Luke Chambers, just 22 years old, fresh off a loan spell at Charlton last season. He doesn't need a second invitation. 1 touch to control, 1 strike, and it's in the back of the net. 1-0 Liverpool, inside 7 minutes. Leeds try to respond almost immediately. 13 minutes in, Jayden Bogle curls a delivery in from deep on the right. Lucas Nemeka gets his head to it, but Georgi Mamardashvili is sharp, getting down to make the save and keep Liverpool's lead intact. Liverpool keep the pressure on. Then, on 35 minutes, a moment that would end up shaping the whole second half. Gabriel Gudmundsson goes down, clutching his hamstring, and after some treatment on the pitch, he has to be withdrawn. For Leeds, that's a real blow, losing a starting defender before the break. But Liverpool aren't finished making their mark on this game. 5 minutes before halftime, they produced their best move of the match. Trey Nyoni, just 19 years old and already looking like one of the standout performers of the tour, spots space in behind and threads a searching ball across the box. Jeremy Frimpong gets there first, and instead of shooting, turns it back into the middle. Florian Wirtz, calm as you like, finishes it off. 2-0, Liverpool, and the away end in Chicago is bouncing. Halftime comes, and on paper, this looks exactly like the platform Iraola wanted for his new signings. A 2-goal cushion, Isak and Wirtz both involved, and a young core of Chambers, Nyoni, and Dukwe holding their own against Premier League opposition. Everything, at this point, is going to plan. 71 minutes. Another Ampadu throw launched into the box. Joe Rodon gets a flick on it, and there's Calvert-Lewin arriving at the back post to poke it home. 2-2. Just 2 minutes later, it gets worse for Liverpool. Curtis Jones tries to clear a low cutback but only gets the faintest of touches on it, and the ball loops horribly off him, bobbling agonizingly into the bottom corner, with Longstaff there to see across the line. 3-2 Leeds. Think about that for a second. 2-0 up at halftime, and in just 13 second-half minutes, Liverpool concede 3 goals and find themselves behind. Liverpool try to respond, pushing men forward, looking for a way back into it. But there's an injury scare too. Jeremy Frimpong forced off in what looks like discomfort, seen talking with Iraola as he leaves the pitch. After the match, Iraola downplayed it, suggesting it looked more like fatigue than a serious knock, and that he didn't believe Liverpool had lost anyone to injury from this game. Still, with the season just weeks away, every knock like that gets fans nervous. And Leeds aren't done. 5 minutes from time, Ampadu goes to the well one more time, another long throw into the box. This time it's Sebastian Bornau getting the flick on, and Calvert-Lewin, again, arriving at the right moment, guiding a firm header in off the crossbar, his second of the match. 4-2, full time. Leeds complete one of the most dramatic comebacks of the entire preseason calendar, and Liverpool's unbeaten start under Iraola comes to an end in the most chaotic way possible. After the match, Iraola downplayed it, suggesting it looked more like fatigue than a serious knock, and that he didn't believe Liverpool had lost anyone to injury from this game. Still, with the season just weeks away, every knock like that gets fans nervous. And Leeds aren't done. 5 minutes from time, Ampadu goes to the well one more time, another long throw into the box. This time it's Sebastian Bornau getting the flick on, and Calvert-Lewin again, arriving at the right moment, guiding a firm header in off the crossbar, his second of the match. 4-2. Full time, Leeds complete one of the most dramatic comebacks of the entire preseason calendar, and Liverpool's unbeaten start under Iraola comes to an end in the most chaotic way possible. So what do we actually take from this? On one hand, it's preseason. The result doesn't go on anyone's record, and Iraola got exactly what he needed. Minutes into the legs of Isak, Wirtz, and Gravenberch, ahead of a Premier League season that's now just weeks away. Wirtz in particular looked sharp, involved in the build-up for Liverpool's second goal, and showing exactly why the club moved for him. But on the other hand, this wasn't a fluke. 3 of Leeds' 4 goals came from the exact same source, long throws into the box, something teams have been using to punish Liverpool for a while now. If a championship-level tactic like that can dismantle this back line in a friendly, that's a real conversation to have before the season starts, not after. Calvert-Lewin, remember, only came on at halftime. 2 goals, both off long throws, both from being in the right place at the right time. For a player who spent 9 years at Everton before this move, that's about as good a first impression as you could ask for. So here's the real question. Is this just preseason noise, the kind of result that means nothing once the Premier League actually kicks off? Or is this an early warning sign, a defense that still hasn't figured out how to deal with long throws, right before the games start to matter? Drop your answer below, preseason panic or genuine concern, and let me know which one it is. Here's where the story flips completely. Daniel Farke goes into that Leeds dressing room at 2-0 down and makes 4 changes, all at once. Ao Tanaka, Anton Stach, Daniel James, and Lucas Nemeka are all withdrawn. In come Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Brenden Aaronson, Sean Longstaff, and Harry Wilson. It's an aggressive move, throwing your attacking impact players on all at once at halftime in a preseason friendly. But it works, almost immediately. On the hour mark, Milos Kerkez, under pressure, gives the ball away cheaply. Ethan Ampadu reads it instantly, bursts into the space that's opened up, and slides a pass through to Aaronson. Aaronson takes a touch, composes himself, and slots it beneath Mamardashvili. 2-1. The crowd senses something shifting, and this is where Ethan Ampadu becomes the story of the entire second half. Because it's not just his passing that starts causing problems, it's his long throw.